another CarPlay video. This is in October 2022 Nissan Z, or Z as they call it in the United States. In this video I'll give you a full car on this car, show the exterior, the interior, a couple interesting features of the car and so on. Let's get straight into it. Towards the front you got full LED headlights, as you can see. You can also see the nicely blacked out as well, which is a little nice detail as well. Also quite like that you got the LED daytime running lights, which are kind of nicely shaped around the LED headlight bulb, which I thought looked pretty cool. You can see the front portion of the new Z is or Z is actually supposed to be inspired of the old 240Z back in the day, so they've actually kind of mimicked that sort of design. You can see you got the similar sort of grille what they had in the original one, and if I look a little bit closer you can see you got this sort of nice sort of metallic grey finish, which looks pretty nice, and a very sharp looking front end, as you can see here. I'll switch to a wide angle lens so you can get a better look at the car. You can also see, probably you might have noticed, you got the new Nissan logo, which start putting in their new vehicles. In terms of the fuel consumption figures, I'll leave that in the, oh no, it's right here, sorry, some cars don't have it, so I'll leave the range and stuff in the motion graphics, but you can see here, here's the fuel consumption figures. So this is the manual version, so it does come in a automatic version if you like. Combined 10.8, urban 14.9, and extra urban 8.3. This is the new Z34 manual VR30. Show the wheels as well. The wheels actually look pretty nice as well. They're actually made by Razor Engineering. I don't know if you can notice. Just says right here. It's actually pretty cool, and it's a really nice finish. You can see you got this nice metallic dark grey finish, and you can see you got these really nice red brake calipers there also, which I thought looked pretty nice. In terms of the tyres, they are Bridgestone Potenza S007 tyres, and they are made in Japan. And in terms of the tyre size, you can see they're a 19-inch tyre, which is quite surprising because they look a lot bigger than that, so I thought it looked pretty cool. See the side view mirrors here, also pretty nice. And I'll switch to a wide angle lens and you can get a better look of the side profile of the car. Got a little quick glimpse of the interior there also. You can also see you got this really nice sort of matte sort of finish there, and you can see you got a nice sort of black dot top as well. You can see also very reminiscent of the older Zs. They've got the old Z logo like what they had on the 240Z. Get a better look at these wheels. You can see the they've done little small things just to with the Z's history. You can see the rear end actually looks very similar to the old 300ZX, so they've kind of like in a way mimicked the taillights, which I thought looked pretty cool. So get a bit of a closer look, you can see looks very similar to the old 300ZX. In this one, you can see there, and I'll just step a little bit back and get a better look at the lower end. You can see you got this all black finish. And you see even the tail and the exhaust looks actually pretty nice there too. Also, get a bit. So a little bit hard to see, but actually before that you can see the camera there. Press like that, and that opens up. You can see since 1969. It's pretty cool. So here's the boot space. Not really much, but you know, it's a sports car after all, so it's not supposed to have a lot of boot space. And I don't know if I can remove this extra floor, maybe could, but this has a tire inflation kit, and that's about it. So there's no actual spare tire, obviously can't fit in here. Got some hooks here, so when there's tied on items, and you can see you got a stabilizer bar so in the middle of the car there. So it helps it in the corners and stuff like that. For those who don't know, the new Z, it's a new car, but it's actually based on the same underpinnings of the previous generation 370Z, for those who don't know. So they've actually just recycled the same underpinnings. All the outside is all new of the car, but the same underpinnings as the previous one, and they've got a new engine which they got from, I think, one of the Infinity models, which I don't know which one it was, but which I'll leave in the motion graphics. pretty large fuel tank, what we call fuel cap, which I thought was kind of unusual. So you can see it's pretty nice. Get a better look at the interior. So you got these nice little door handles here. Oh, while we're here, so I'll just show you your key fob. So a little new key fob. Looks like very similar to the older key, because the Extra has a nice new key, this one doesn't. So you can see, very simple looking key with the new logo. Pretty standard stuff. So, new interior. There. And we'll just turn on the handbrakes on. We'll just put the windows up. We'll just put the windows up. Just like so, and then we'll put the volume down, and then we'll turn this off. Okay, so you go. So here's the interior of the new Nissan Z, or Z. America, they call it Z, we say Z. Pretty funny. So you can see you got a full digital display towards the front here, which is actually pretty nice. So I'll just turn this one back on. There's a little start stop button there, and you get a full digital display, which is pretty nice. You can see. So, and let me just, there you go. You can see which looks pretty nice. You can also see you got this really nice sort of steering wheel, which also looks pretty cool as well. New steering wheel here, and actually let me just turn this off so we don't open the wipers and stuff like this. You can see you got this really nice leather wrap steering wheel, which looks pretty cool. And then you can see you've got this sort of like nice style stitching here and here, and then you got this sort of metal finish here, and you got these nice sort of gloss black material here, which is also pretty nice. You can see they got some nice feedback via the buttons, and they seem to be physical buttons, you can see. But yeah, could be nicer with some nice metal buns. I thought it'd be nicer, but it is what it is. But nice steering wheel, you can see. Really cool. You can see you got your wiper controls to the left, and you can got your headlight indicator controls to the right, and you can see these switches are clearly taking off Renault, which is pretty funny because Renault does own Nissan, so you can see they feel pretty premium. You can see the dashboard's actually hard plastics here, and you got a little bit of some soft touch materials here and here. You can see you got some additional gauges here, which is actually pretty nice. You can see, so you can see you got a voltmeter to the left, you got your boost gauge for the turbo, and you've got a secondary one, which I think because this might be a twin turbo setup, so I'm not too sure. Sorry, where am I saying? This one's got the turbo speed, and this one is the boost pressure. So what am I saying? And I'm not too sure if it's a twin turbo setup, but I'll let you know with the motion graphics. So you can see all soft touch materials here and here. You got some nice sort of stitching here, which is also pretty cool. You can also see you got some storage in here, nice. And some nice black stitching here too, which is also pretty cool. In terms of storage is pretty generous. Don't you dare bite me, mosquito. Get out of here. Shoo. Sorry, I hate mosquitoes. There's a mosquito on the windshield. How embarrassing. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I hate mosquitoes. They're always like freaking for sorry, I just hate mosquitoes. They're full on always up. So what I was saying, so you got the storage is actually pretty good in this car. So you can see it's a bit of a tight fit, but you can actually fit a bottle here, which is actually pretty good. You can see you can also see that you've got a cup holder here, which is quite slim to fit, and you can see you got an additional one here. It's also pretty nice, and you can fit that there nicely. And this one almost could fit that, but doesn't quite exactly. And you can see the finish on this is this sort of soft material there, which is actually pretty alright. Even you can see the door cards here feel pretty nice. Nice sort of suede here. And you can see the switches are pretty much recycled from the Prius 370Z there also. We'll just turn on the gauges and just see what we got here. So this was kind of looks like an older system. You got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. If I press this one, this should be all your settings for your camera and all your radio stations, FM. There you go. Good. So this is filled with the Bose sound system, so it sounds pretty good. So you got a general idea. But yeah, they could have maybe updated the infotainment system a little better. Pretty standard sort of stuff. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, you can see all your gauges and your air conditioning controls. You can see that's turned on. You can see that's your temperature. So the highest temperature seems to be 32 degrees. Let me just switch to a closer lens. There you go. So you can see it goes 32 degrees, and you can see this one goes to 18, but it doesn't display on the screen. And you can see it's got this really nice satisfying. So when I'm switching between each one, and even here feels pretty cool too. So that's also pretty neat. Now let's turn that off, and we can get a better closer look at these. See how that feels. So that's off, completely off. Different zones, and very nice. So you can see this one also has a USB Type C port, USB Type A port. There doesn't seem to be any sort of what you call wireless charging pad there, but it is what it is. You can see you got an S mode here for your sports and stuff like that, and you can see this one's fitted with a 6-speed manual transmission, which you can option to go with a automatic if you like. This nice little leather handbrake. Even the seats look pretty good. So if I just switch to the wide angle lens, you can see you got this nice suede soft seats, and all these controls very similar to what you had on the previous 370. All over here, all feels very premium and nice, which I quite like. You can see you got some vending mirror here, got another one here, and yeah, stuff like that, pretty nice. And you can see you got like some little storage cubbies here and there, no seats in the rear, and yeah, pretty nice stuff. So let's just have a look at the engine bay. Let's have a quick look at that. So bonnet here, show you the engine. Very nice. Have a quick look at this one. This is going to be a little bit messy, so just bear with me for just a moment. Oh, so it is a twin turbo. So here you go. Another mosquito. Far out. Anyway, so here's a V6 twin turbo. So this one is taken off one of the Infinities. I don't know which one it is, but I can let you know. So you can see you got another bar there for better rigidity for the engine, and it's really tightly compact. You can see here. Got 2 airbox. So yeah, good luck working on this. So it's a V6 obviously, and I'll just switch to a wide angle lens. So these tabs are just, holds all your brake fluid, stuff like that there. And then here, if the battery and stuff like that, if I pull these tabs up here, you can have access to your battery terminals and stuff like that. It looks pretty snug fit to put the battery in if you were to do a battery swap. So anyway, it's nothing much to see here. It's just more like just engine covers and stuff like that. So, but it is pretty cool. Cool and all that. It's funny because this one actually makes almost about the same power as the when the Nissan GTR R35 just came out. So it's actually quite interesting and shows how far the GTR has come. It's now way more faster now. So this will definitely make a run for your money, because a lot of people are saying the 8.6, this is way more powerful than the 8.6. So I think you're better off buying one of these than the 8.6. Very nice indeed. That's my walk around of the 2022 Nissan Z or Z. Hope you enjoyed this video. This car is for sale at Brighton Nissan. I'll leave the details in the description below. Hope you had fun look at this video, and I've got more of these cars coming up and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next one. Take care, guys.